Welcome to Unity of Chicago South Spiritual Community, online and on demand. Today's Affirmation of Truth, brought to you by Reverend Bobby, followed by our guided meditation. Namaste.
This is an open letter to Black America from Unity Ministers. We love you, and we embrace our responsibility to eradicate racism. It is our divine appointment to stand with you.
To see you.
To hear you.
To listen.
To be in conversation with you.
To be with your anger without judgment.
To know your sacred worth.
To acknowledge my privilege.
To take responsibility.
To confront complacency.
To back my words with action. Palabras con acción.
To be accountable for effecting change in my community.
To support Black-owned businesses.
To be a bender of the arc of the moral universe that bends toward justice.
To demand the end of police brutality.
To use my voice and my vote to end systemic racism.
To hold you and our country in prayer.
To be a call to action.
To be a voice for justice.
To be a voice for unity.
I am so blessed, I am so blessed, I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed, I am so blessed, I am so grateful, I am so blessed, I am so blessed, I am so blessed, I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed, I am so blessed, I am so grateful, I am so blessed, I am so blessed, I am so blessed, I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed, I am so blessed, I am so grateful, I am so blessed, I am so blessed, I am so blessed, I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed, I am so blessed, I am so grateful, I am so blessed, I am so blessed, I am so blessed, I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed, I am so blessed, I am so grateful, I am so blessed, I am so blessed, I am so blessed, I am so grateful. grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed.
If today's talk touched you in a positive way, please use your social media to tell like-minded friends and family. Also, take a moment and like us on Facebook at Spirit Ising. Follow us on Twitter at UnityOCS. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Unity of Chicago South Spiritual Community, and listen to our companion podcast, Inner Quest. You'll find it wherever you download your podcasts. Thank you for your continued support. Namaste.
Welcome to the month of June. June is the month of imagination. Imagination is the imaging faculty of the mind. It is the power to shape and form. As God's substance is represented by cookie dough, my imagination is the cookie cutter. I can cut circles. I can make trees. What the God substance becomes is all up to me, using my imaging power of imagination. My imagination shapes my thoughts, and those thoughts are then clothed with substance. Once upon a lifetime, my imagination saw life the way I am living it now. In the here and the now, my imagination clothes life forward with the very substance and essence of God. The power of my imagination envisions, then manifests the desires and the dreams that I form in my mind through thought. My imagination is my gateway into the kingdom of the heavens. Let us take a be still and know moment in silence and exercise the power contained in our imagination. As we feel the release contained in the power of our imagination, we are now open for an imaginative thought upon which we can build, a thought upon which we can then hold as true. Just listen. Listen to the words. If one advances confidently in the direction of his dreams and endeavors to live the life which he has imagined, he will meet with a success unexpected in common hours. He will put some things behind, pass an invisible boundary. New universal and more liberal laws will begin to establish themselves around and within him. or old laws will be expanded and interpreted in his favor in a more liberal sense, and he will live with the license of a higher order of beings. Henry David Thoreau. I use my imagination to image the life I desire to live, and so it shall forever be.
What am I to do? What am I to feel? I am like a child, and you are with me still. What am I to do? What am I to feel? Oh, I am like a child, and you are with me still. Listening in the silence, even in the sadness, everywhere you are. Oh, everywhere you are.
If today's talk touches you in a positive way, please use your social media to tell like-minded friends and family. Also, take a moment and like us on Facebook at SpiritIsing. Follow us on Twitter at UnityOCS and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Unity of Chicago South Spiritual Community. Listen to our companion podcast, Inner Quest. Find it wherever you download your podcasts. Thank you for your continued support. Namaste.
Imagine a spiritual path that honors the universal truths in all religions, that sees we are all one.
My apologies for that. We had a little technical difficulty. I understand we didn't have any audio. I want to get right in it to let you know again, this is a Guided Meditation Sunday. This is Reverend R. Ken. I'm one of the 3 ministers that make up the ministerial staff of Unity of Chicago South. You'll be hearing from each of us during this month. There is an infinite source available to each of us. It's there for anyone who seeks it, no matter their gender, their race, or their religion. You can believe what you may, but know the source of the universe is also the source of each of us. Therefore, the principle supporting the stars is the principle supporting and available to each of us. As I declare this statement in the first person, I declare it for all. I am open and receptive to this divine living principle. Father, Mother God, I am grateful. This is my declaration. This is my truth. And as I accept it, so it becomes. And all is well, and well indeed. At this point, we normally have a poem, but there will be no poem today. Instead, there are some questions to ask you. Are you feeling stuck in life or feeling sluggish or inflexible? How about are you stressed out due to an over-reliance of external circumstances? Are you feeling that you're just not good enough the way that you are? Is pain and stiffness apparent in your feet and legs? And finally, are you feeling ungrounded? Is your home life chaotic and seemingly unsettled? Well, if any or all of those say something about you or reflect on you, it could be caused by a blocked sixth chakra. Now, science agrees that most animals have a pineal gland that drives instinctive knowledge. Now, this gland, or the third eye, its significance appears in every ancient culture. In every ancient culture. Ajna chakra, the sixth chakra, the symbol of the eye of Horus, mirrors the placement of the pineal gland in ancient Egypt. All of these are indications of a universal connection with the divine, a connection which includes imagination. We are told that the illusion of separation between the self and spirit dissolves when the third eye connection is cultivated. As that illusion dissolves, so dissolves the limitations of humanity. As the reality of a unified whole with an underlying connection to spirit is accepted. Let's say that again. It's a part of accepting the fact that there is a oneness and we are a part of it. Now, part of today's guided meditation will include chanting what is called by many the sound of the universe, Om. Now let's move into a position of openness and receptivity, and embrace the consciousness that Reverend Bobby shared today with his affirmation of truth. My imagination is the entrance to whatever I choose to do or be as I use it to shape God's substance. One more time. My imagination is the entrance to whatever I choose to do or to be as I use it to shape God's substance. As we move into each period of rest, of stillness, let's remember to vibrate our environment with the Om chant. In fact, right now, let's try it together. Remember though, as I speak the words in the first person, I am speaking them for all. Let us begin with the O sound and allow it to melt into the M. Together. Om. In this moment, at this time, I am in universal oneness. I rest in this realization of representing the divine in the form of Arkan. Through me, divine energy flows freely, and I am open to it. I consciously invite its activity in my life. I openly welcome its flow through me as my blood flow, as my oxygen intake to each organ. I breathe it in and I release. I breathe it in and I release. I am grateful to be a vessel for divine flow, to move and express. I am grateful to possess divine gifts for my use, for my joy, for my successful living. as a child of the divine, I am a spiritual heir to all that its allness is. I am a spiritual heir to all that its allness is. That allness is my potential. I am grateful for my spiritual inheritance. I am now ready to open fully and lovingly to divine imagination. Thank you for the ability to fully open the door of imagination. This door allows me to expand my possibilities. I rest in the blessings of this divine gift. As I chant, I lift the vibrations of my entire environment. I rest in the stillness of my gratefulness and gratitude. Rest. I am now consciously aware of the spiritual eye of imagination. I feel it in the middle of my forehead, opening, awakening, seeing clearly all that I need. It is my gateway to the Creator's gifts. I open the channel and gratefully receive. Right now, in this moment, any haze that may have been present is clearing away, and my spiritual vision is focused within. This opens me to the gifts of divine intuition and wisdom, the gift that restores, that attracts, that guides my step to personal fulfillment. I submit my will to the indwelling Christ consciousness for the courage needed to follow divine guidance. I know as I surrender, my strength grows. I rest in this courage and strength. As I chant, I lift the vibrations of my environment. I rest in the stillness. Rest. I come into this moment with clarity of spiritual vision, knowing that as I depend on and follow its guidance, the clearer becomes the vision of my third eye. I am in this moment, at this time, in an awakened consciousness of spiritual unity. The clouds of uncertainty that impair the full flow of my imagination continue to part, providing more clarity of spiritual vision. I am consciously connected to an activated divine vision and joyously follow as it lights my path. I am consciously connected to an activated divine vision and joyously follow as it lights my path. I am in the oneness, and the oneness is in me. Together, hold that thought. I am in the oneness, and the oneness is in me right now. We are the unity of wholeness. My imagination is free and actively seeking only to fulfill its divine duty to bring forth into manifestation after its own vision. My divine connection with my spiritual eye, the third eye, is now activated. It looks within, and its only job is to bring forth into manifestation those things that it visualizes. I choose to focus on the good for my life in this moment, at this time. I am grateful, knowing I am grateful, knowing that as I see it, so it becomes. I accept the divinity in all there is. I declare it to be so, and so it is. I rest in that unity of divinity in all things. I energize my environment. I now accept my oneness with the one, my unification in consciousness of the one power and the one presence. I know that all is well and well indeed. Namaste.